Hello everyone, it is me, and today I'm going to read another article for you. And I've been keep trying to make more videos than just reading like news articles, but I decided to do this one today because I was going to actually read still on the same topic the same topic about this rapist, but then this came out an hour ago, so I decided to cover this first because it's more new. So basically, transgender rapist Isla Bryson moved to men's prison. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna say this in the article, but it probably will. But basically, like let's call him he him. Let's fuck this guy's pronouns. He was a rapist and he raped two women. And basically, before he was gonna go to prison, he transitioned. No surprise, and this got him sent to a woman's prison, which for lots of reasons I don't think I have to explain this. That's a terrible, stupid idea. But luckily, we've been white pilled and we found out this monstrosity has been in male prison now. I doubt this, but I hope this guy would be in main population. But for lots of reasons. First of all, now he transitioned, he's a very womanly. He is. And there's not a lot of women in prison. I think the prisoners may appreciate this man. That's all I'm gonna say. So anyway, a trans woman who raped two women before she hanged, she changed three. Well, she should be hanging. She changed gender. Has been moved to a men's prison by BBC Scotland understands. Isla Bryson was remanded to Corton Val women's prison in Stirling after being convicted of carrying out the rapes when she was a man called Adam Graham. Why did he change his last name? Is that like going to cover his identity? Probably. Bryson decided to transition from a man to a woman while awaiting trial. I wonder why that could be. I wonder why that would be. I really wonder why. I'm a bit confused. I'm a bit confused. It certainly wasn't so he could get off easier and go to a woman prison. It certainly wasn't because of that. The article's saying she, but like I said, fuck his guy's pronouns, so I'm gonna call him he. He was taken to a male wing of a male prison on Thursday afternoon. It came after First Minister Nicola Sturgeon announced that Bryson would not be allowed to serve his sentence at Corton Vale. Bryson is due to be sentenced next month after being convicted of the rapes on Tuesday. It is thought to have been the first time a trans woman has been convicted of raping women in Scotland. Well, technically he wasn't. He was a man during the time, so that's a lie. That's a lie, complete lie. But when that sentence should be served has been the subject of heated debate, with concerns being raised about the safety of other women in the female jail if Bryson was placed there. The Scottish Parliament passed legislation last month aimed at making it easier for people to change their legally recognised sex, but Miss Surgeon has said that the changes did not play a part in the Bryson case. Yeah, like this is probably going to happen more due to this. This is going to happen more. It's going to be much easier. Like, for instance, it's going to be easy to transition for free because you can get it through the NHS. Like, if you read if you watch one of my last videos, we discussed that you can go to the NHS to transition for free, which is just cosmetic surgery, and I discussed that you shouldn't be able to get cosmetic surgery for free. But I thought the purpose of free healthcare is supposed to bring vital services, not luxuries. So yeah, and also the thing is, this law is really bad in Scotland because just even if you can't even question, you sort of can't take them to conversion camp where they're kind of brainwash, you could say, to say you're not gay or you're not trans. This is if you even ask, if you said I'm not sure, that will be counted as trying to convert them. So you can't even question it anymore in Scotland. It's terrible. The gender recognition reform bill has been blocked by the UK government over its potential impacts on equalities that apply across Scotland, England and Wales. So Parliament, Westminster can be based at times. It can be based. I wonder if it will actually get. They're probably going to. Nicola Sturgeon and the Scottish government are probably going to try and pass it again. But I hope hopefully Westminster stays with the guns and say no to it. But to be fair, though, I think the reason why they did this not because they actually care about women's safety. I think Westminster did this because some of the like equality acts will be under kind of be like contradictory if this happened in Scotland, because like some of the things like equality laws say stuff about women not trans, like about this, about women's safety, etc., stuff like that. So I think they just did it because they didn't want the paperwork. Speaking at First Minister's question in the Scottish Parliament, Miss Surgeon said she agreed that it is not possible to have a rapist within a women's prison. Yeah, okay. Referring directly to Bryson's case, she said it would not be appropriate for me, in respect of any prisoner, to give details of where they are being incarcerated. But given the understandable public and parliamentary concern in this case, I can confirm to Parliament that this prisoner will not be incarcerated at Corton Vale's women's prison. I'm surprised she even said that. I'm surprised. I thought she was like, no, this guy, he's going to a female prison because he has an axe wound. But given the understandable public and sorry, I already said that. I hope that provides assurance to the public. A little bit, but the conversion therapy, law isn't helping. The first minister of any prisoner who posed a risk of sexual offending was segregated from other prisoners, including while a risk assessment was carried out. She said there is no automatic right for a trans woman convicted of a crime to serve their sentence in a female prison, even if they have a gender recognition certificate. Sorry. Yeah, I agree with that. Every case is subject to righteous individual risk assessment, and the safety of other prisoners is paramount. So this was him before he transitioned to a woman, an ugly looking thug. Miss Surgeon said she expected that Bryson would not be at Corton Vale in Stirling by the end of a 72-hour segregated assessment period, which ended on Thursday afternoon. The First Minister also stressed it was careful that women did not even overtly suggest that trans women posed an inherent threat to women, adding, predatory men, as he always has been the case, are a risk to women. This always happens when I'm recording live. I think that happens a lot though, to be fair, doesn't it? Like lots of people can't speak properly when they're getting recorded anyway, sorry about it. Speaking to journalists outside the chamber, Miss Surgeon said she had not given any formal direction to the Scottish Prison Service on removing Bryson from Corton Vale. A spokesman for the First Minister would not say if it was now Scottish Government policy to bar all rapists from female prison. I think it should be. Scottish Justice Secretary Keith Brown said on Wednesday that he trusted the prison service to decide on the correct venue for trans prisoners, puts them in prisons where their biological gender is. Corton Vale was until recently Scotland's only women's jail, but is being replaced by a series of smaller purpose-built facilities across the country, including HMP Stirling, which is being built on the same site. Screeching U-turn. Scottish Conservative leader Douglas Ross said his party had warned for months during the debate over the gender reforms that violent criminals, just like the sex offender, the absolute beast we are discussing today, would try and exploit loopholes in the law and attack and traumatize women. Like, you don't need 2 brain cells to know this. Like, he added it should not have taken public discourse and slew of negative headlines about a double rapist being sent to a woman's prison for Nicola Surgeon to realise this was completely unacceptable and wrong. Yeah, that's true. She's a fucking bitch. She and her Justice Secretary have the power to impose a blanket ban on all rapists being sent to women's prisons. So why is she refusing to exercise it? It suggests that it said Nicola Sturgeon's U-turn in the Bryson case was down to fears over political risk to herself rather than the safety of the risk to women prisoners. Yeah, that's true. It probably is. That certainly is the case. It came as Bryson, estranged wife, I think that's how you say it, Shona Graham, 31, said she had a lot of sympathy for real trans people, but claimed her former partner transitioned was a sham for attention, that Bryson is attempting to fool the authorities. A sham for attention? This guy's worse than I thought. I thought he just did it so he didn't have to go to male prison or get a lighter sentence. He did it just because he wanted attention. That's horrible. Miss Graham told the Daily Mail, "Never once did he say anything to me about feeling he was in the wrong body or anything," and accused Bryson of being abusive in their relationship. During the rape trial, Bryson claimed she knew he was transgender at the age of 4, but did not make any decisions to transition until he was 29, and is currently taking hormone training and seeking surgery to complete gender reassignment. No, at least make up a better lie. At least say you were feeling confused at the age when you hit puberty, not 4. That's stupid. Bryson said that in 2016 he was struggling with my sexuality and having issues emotionally. The First Minister insists this was a decision taken by the Scottish Prison Service following its usual individual risk assessment procedures. Asked by journalists if she had intervened in the protest, Nicola Sturgeon said she did not formally direct the SPS to move Isla Bryson to a male prison, but I understand that officials were crystal clear about her views on the matter. There was no doubt in their mind that the First Minister agreed with the Chief Executive of Rape Crisis Scotland, who said it cannot be right for a rapist to be in a women's prison. Bryson was moved to a male wing of a male prison on Thursday afternoon. Nicola Sturgeon believes that is the right call. I don't think she does. I think she's doing it just because of political reasons. Rishi Sunak's official spokesperson said on Wednesday that the Prime Minister was aware of the Bryson case and understood the concerns. UK Justice Secretary Dominic Raab, I think that's how you say it, tweeted that transgender women without a gender recognition certificate are sent to male prisons as a matter of course in England and Wales. I think even other gender recognition certificate they should be sent to a prison where they were biologically born. Hold on. No, it doesn't matter. Sorry, I have some food in me for my dinner. For tea, it's a pork chop and 2 sausages and chips. So a nice meal. It kind of beeped then, so I thought it was ready, but it has 12 more minutes. Sorry. He added, a further common sense changes will mean transgender women who have committed sex crimes or retained male genitalia can't be held in women's prisons, bar the most exceptional cases authorised by ministers. What would be like the most exceptional cases? I don't understand that. Shadow Home Secretary Veet Cooper, I think that's how you say it, or Cooper, also criticised the decision to hold the rapist in a women's jail. Speaking to the Today's programme on BBC4 on Thursday, Miss Cooper said, "It should be clear that if someone poses a danger to women and committed crimes against women, they should not be housed in a women's prison." I couldn't have said it any better myself. That is straightforward, and I think most people would agree with that. A spokesperson for LGBT campaigning group Stonewall said, "It is appropriate that the prison service individually assesses all prisoners and carry out detailed risk assessments that are about the safety of both the prisoner and those they will be in contact with. Indeed, this is already the policy across the HM prison and probation service in England and Wales and the Scottish Prison Service." So yeah, that it's nice to know that he's going to male prison where he belongs. He didn't say that whether he's going to be on like a pedo wing or a normal wing. I hope he's on the normal wing. Well, the prisoners will the lifetime prisoners will eat him alive. They won't. And a bit of karmic justice as well. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, as they say, as well. Yeah. So anyway, like the thing is though, like this is going off topic, but you know about like what's it called, like the like basically of course bills that said you can't even question anything about someone's sexuality or someone's gender, basically. That this stuff like this is gonna stab trans people in the back. It actually will, cause it's just like this keeps happening where like transgender people are gonna be put in like female prisons when they're a man and stuff like that, and like kids at any age can change their gender, get transition, and you can't even question it. Parents can question it. People are gonna get mad, and then we're gonna actually like most people when we're probably gonna ask to actually possibly ban transition altogether. Because it used to be gender dysphoria, and I guarantee that there's a good chance that this will happen in Scotland at least, where if the bill goes through in the worst possible way, and you could transition for little to no reason at any age, this will happen. And also like another factor is though, like with the transgender debate, wouldn't it just be easier to put them in solidarity confinement? Like they're not contacting any prisoners. So I don't get why they don't just do that. That just makes more sense to me. It'll just get like the debate will be over since there won't be in a male or female prison, or at least won't be in contact with any of them. So yeah, that's my opinion on it. What's your thoughts on this below? I think most people like me will agree with it, because I certainly do. So yeah, like I said before, and I'll say it again, always put in the comments below what you think about the articles I read and what your thoughts on the situations, even though no one does. But anyway, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Goodbye.